Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Corner's going to give them room. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good three-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
So Memphis offense has its first opportunity of the day. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Quarterback's got the first. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Vincent. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Second down coming up. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. The short hands, it's Cano.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage. And he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. They don't seem comfortable with the 50-yard field goal attempt, so they'll leave the offense out to try to get the 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Tigers are marching down the field. It's complete on the right side. And he cruises his way to the house. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Temple lines up quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires it incomplete.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few 1st downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunter. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Out of bounds at the 36. 2nd down coming up.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Got the 1st down and more. Oh, a lot of space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Rides to the back. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Temple lines up quickly. Back to pass on second down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw again. Setting up the screen. Got room to work. It's a seam wide open. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his man. Touchdown, Owls! Oh, wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. To the air, it's Vincent. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Dingle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Temple lines up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Got him downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down, Temple.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 15. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a gap. It's Hunter. Into the end zone he goes. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably at a field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Red pass, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the ground with the back. There he goes. The 20, the 10, touchdown Owls! And the comeback. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Vincent. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's...
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to...
Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Temple lines up quickly.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Owls will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
With the catch, it's Dingle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. To the air, it's Vincent. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
All right, This offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. On 4th down, going to the air. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up, play aggressive, try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. The perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Got it in the middle, it's Guzman. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just keep slinging it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown! Offense in a bunch formation. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And his throw is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback may change this route. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes the grab past the marker. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. Makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Past the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think it's...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Memphis. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Here's a throw downfield late. stretch inside the 30 and still running. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
It is perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left. So you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation, and let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult...
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time, right? Now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Memphis. They jump on top here in OT. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a